Okay. Any doubts? Wrong question. Huh? Hmm? Any doubts is wrong question in Amirpet. Sir, yeah. Suppose that some max, min, average, what aggregate functions. Okay. Then, so can we write like this: e name, comma, rank, dense rank? Yes. Can we use e name, sum of salary from EMP? Hmm? What it will show? Hmm? E name, comma, some salary. Hmm? Error. Sorry, once again. Then, when you write a query now, select column 1, column 2, column 3, like this from table name. When you write a query, then, sir, what is the rule here? The rule is number of what values written by column 1 equal to number of values written by column 2 equal to number of values written by column 3. Then only the query will work. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay, na? Then, so now, so when you write a query, the query should satisfy this condition. All columns must return same number of values. If it not returns same number of values, then this query gives error. Okay, sir. Suppose select what? Select e name. Next one, max of salary from EMP. E name returns how many values? 14. So our table contains 14 rows, 14 values. Max returns how many values? One value. Okay. So then it will not work. This gives error. So this returns 14, this returns one value. It will not work. So it gives error. Invalid. Okay, now next. I write like this. E name, comma, round of salary. Round of salary, comma, 0, comma, minus 2. Rounding the salary to hundreds as salary. E name returns how many? 14. Round also returns how many? 14. Round function. Every salary is rounded. First go to first one, round the salary to hundreds. Go to second one, round the salary to hundreds. 14. This will work? Yes. This is executed. Successful. This gives error. No. Then, no. You see, here. Can I? So every salary is rounded to hundreds. Suppose. For example, then, sir, min of salary comma, max of salary. This is allowed. Min written so many. One. Max hidden so many. One. This will work. This is okay. This is not okay. Next. For example, round of salary, comma, max of salary. Round of salary, max of salary. Round of salary as salary, comma, max of salary. Max of salary, maximum salary as max salary. Will it work? Round salary returns how many? 14. Max salary returns how many? 1. This will not work. I'm just giving which combinations are allowed, which combination is not allowed. Error. But don't remember like this. Remember this rule. Remember this rule. What is the rule? Number of values written by all columns must be same. Then only it will work. Here, this returns 14. So this returns 14. This also returns 14. It will work. This returns 1. This returns 1. 1, 1. It will work. But this returns 14. This returns 1. It will not work. 14, 1 will not work. Sir, okay, na? Then. But once again, suppose then select, sir, department number, some salary as total salary from EMP. Will it work? Department number, comma, some salary from EMP. Will it work? No. Why? Department number returns 14. Some salary returns 1. It will not work. Gives error. I use group by. Will it work? Yes. Why? Okay, na? Without group by, this combination is invalid. But with group by, it is valid. Why? Because, see, if group by is not there, then this is selected from each row. This is executed for each row. So this returns how many? 14. This returns how many? 1. So that's why it will not work. If I use group by department number, then this is selected from each group, not from each row. It is selected from each group. Each group, each group, how many department members? For each group, boss, in each group, how many departments? One group, boss, one group, how many departments? Okay, then let's see once again. Then suppose then select department number, e-name, salary from EMP, order by department number, ascending. Okay, na? Then so like let's see here. Then this is group by. Okay, na? Then after group by. So after group by, it is like this. Now next select is executed on each group. Select is not executed on each row. Select is executed on each group. Each group has how many departments? 1. So this returns how many values? One group. It is executed on each group. So each group has how many departments? 1. How many some salaries? 1. Some salaries 1. This is 8750. So each group returns how many values? How many departments? 1. How many some salaries? 1. Go to second group. Select department number. How many departments? 1. How many some salaries? 1. Go to second next group. How many departments? 1. How many some salaries? 1. So each group has one department, one some salary. That's why it will work. Without then, without this 14, this is 1. This is 14, this is 1. Okay, now that's why it will not work. Now if we use group by, then it will work. Then Sir, suppose, for example, see number, okay, number, comma name, comma salary. Yes, number, name, salary. It is showing salary. Can I use sum function? Sum of salary. Can I use sum function? No, because this returns 14. This returns 14. This returns 14. This returns 14. This returns 1. So it gives error, no? Yes or no? Okay, no? This gives error. But see, I want to display this total salary for each row. You understood? Actually, it is not allowed in this, but okay, na? I want to display this sum salary for each row. Okay, if you want to display this sum salary for each row, use sum function as analytical function. Use sum function as analytical. Sir, analytical functions displays, okay, na? Analytical functions, rank, bench rank, row number, displays value for each row. Rank will generate the value for each row or not. For each row, it will display the rank. Row number also, for each row, it display the row number. So if you want to display the sum salary for each row, use the sum salary as analytical function. Okay, na? That question is then how to use how to use what's it? Aggregate functions as what? How to use aggregate functions as analytical functions. What is sum, max, mean, average? Aggregate functions. But you want to use this aggregate function as an analytical function. How to use this aggregate function as an analytical function? What is the analytical function syntax? Rank over order by S, order by salary descending like this now. So if you want to use this aggregate function as analytical function, you have to write like this: over what's it? Order by what? Employee number ascending. Okay, na? Then so I'm using this sum function as what's it? Analytical function. If you include this over na, then it is like a analytical function. Now run the query. You see this sum 800, 2400. What is this is? 800 plus 1600, 2400. What is 3650? 2400 plus 1250, 3650. 3650 plus 2975, 6625, like this. Finally, 29,025. What this is? The total. Okay, na? What is this is? It is calculating sum for each row. Yes or no? Displaying the sum salary for each row. If you want to display the sum salary for every row, you have to use this sum function as analytical function. Sir, okay, na? Then now, what is this is called? This is called running total. What this is called? Running total. It is displaying for every row, running. So when you are at second row, it is calculating sum for the these two rows. You are at third row, it is calculating the sum for these three rows. You are at fourth row, it is calculating the sum for four rows. Not one time. Every row it is calculating sum. That's why it is running. Not for once. Yes or no? Then. So this is how to use what's it? Analytical function. Then. Aggregate function syntax is this. Then sorry. Analytical function syntax is this. If you want to use aggregate function, you have to use the aggregate function with over. That. So this is the output. Then. As what? As that. So running total. Then as running total. Then you see this. Okay. Even what's that? I can also use AVG, average. Okay, I want to use what's that? Average. Then 800. First row 800 only. Second row, what is the average? 800 plus 1600, 2400 by 2, 1200. 1250, 1600, 1800 by 800 by 3. Then this one. This is running average, moving average. This is called moving average. Understood, na? Then even you can use it for count also. You can use it for what's it? Count. For count also you can use this. Okay. Then for every row it is calculating the average. Then you can also use count. Then count of what? MPN. Count of what's it? MPN. Count star or count of MPN. Over. Then you see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14. Count is calculated for every row. Yes or no? So this is second row. This is third row. This is fourth row. Like this. 14th row. Okay. Then. So this is what? How to use aggregate functions as analytical functions. Sir, yesterday, but last group by, we used group by. Department number, sum of salary as total salary from EMP. Group by what's the department number? So it calculates department wise total. Here also I want to show running total. Then comma what? Hmm? Hmm. See here also. Okay, suppose 1 second. Clear what's that breaks. Okay, then see this is department. Next one, sum of salary. Na? Sum of salary as total salary from EMP group by what's it? Department number. Yes. Here also I want to show running total. Then so after some salary. Next. Why roll up will display subtotal's grand total. That is different. Running total is different. Then, sir, previous I given na example here already it is there in your notes. Then you see this. So running total, to calculate the running total, you have to use some function like this. Then, but here I want to show first row 8750. Second row 10,000 plus 87. Third row 10,000 plus, sorry, 87 plus 10,000 plus 9,400. I want to show like that. That is called running. Then, so here, okay. Then here, what's it? Then 1 second. What is this is? Sum of, sir, sum of. Then what is this is? What is this is? Some salary. It is not salary. It is some salary. Then what do you have to do? Sum of salary. Nested sum over then order by what's that? Department number. Order by department number. First 10 next to next like this. Order by department number. What's that? Assigning. As in running total. Then. Okay, na? Now let's see. 87, 19, 29. Understood? Hmm? Yeah. Clear na? What is the sum function? Sum of salary. This is some salary. Yes. This is applying some function on this sum salary. What is this function is adding? All these values. It is adding all these values. You're at second row. It is adding this and this. You're at third row. It is adding this and this. That's it. Okay. Next, suppose in group by, for example, here group by also, I want to show the ranks. I want to show ranks. Ranks based on what's it? Some salary. I want ranking should be based on some salary. Then what? How to? Dense rank over then order by sum of salary. What is descending as rank? So here, then how the values are arranged? Descend. 10,875 gets first rank. 9,000 second rank. 8,750 third rank. Ranking which department? First rank. Which department? Second rank. Ranking based on some salary. Ranking based on some salary. So 10th department rank is 3. 20th is first. 30th is second rank. Rank based on total salary. Then, so wherever you want, you can use. What you have to specify ranking based on what? Which order? That's it. So in this, what is the query is display what's it? Then so what I want display what ranks of the departments based on total salary expenditure, total salary what's it? Expenditure. Then so this is the query. Sorry, outputs. Okay, now then. So we stop one, we stop two, top. Okay, top one department, top two department, top three department. Then okay. So that's how this is what is this is. Okay, then so how to use aggregates. Okay, now how to use aggregate functions as analytical functions. Then so this is useful for calculating what's that running total like this. Okay, then okay then. So if you want to practice, then you can go to what some like files are there. Suppose in my what database, there is a file. What this is global orders, Microsoft Excel worksheet, global orders, Microsoft Excel worksheet. Okay, now then. So you do one thing, you copy this to SQL Server table, then practice the queries. How to import this? How to import this? Copy paste? No. How can you do copy and paste? So this is a big file. So total how many rows? 51,000 like this. I want to copy all this data to what's it? SQL Server table. How? Then here what's it? So which database? DB 6PM. I want to import this into DB 6PM. Okay, na? Then so so then like let's see DB 6PM. What then? What you have to do? Task next what's it? Import data. Import data. Import the data. Click what's it next. What is the source? What is the source? Microsoft Excel. Source Excel. Browse the file. Where is the file? This is the file. D drive sample files. Global orders. Okay, na? Open. Next. Then next what's it? Next. Click next. What is the destination? Destination is what? SQL Server. Last. Destination is SQL Server. Authentication. SA. Password. 1, 2, 3. Click next. Copy data from one or more tables or views. Yes. Copy the data from one or more tables or views. Yes. Click next. Which one you want? Orders. Which one you want? Orders. So it is created with dbo.orders dollar. Click next. Click what? Next. Click next. Click what's it? Next. Click one. Finish. Okay, now transfer to the table. Go and see the table. Go and see the table. Select what's it? Start from. Select start from. What? Global order. Select start from orders. Orders, what's it? So DBO dot orders dollar. Yes or no? That this is the table. Yes. Row ID, order ID. Next one. Order date, shipment date, shipment mode, same day, standard class, first class, customer ID, customer name, segment. Segment. Customer is corporate, customer is OMA. Okay, na? Then segment, customer, postal code, city, state, country, region, market. Market means here. So state, you know, country, you know, region, you know. So this United States, this region, which region? Central, here. You have east, west, not like that. That is region. Next one, market. What the market is? USCA, US, Canada, Asia Pacific, Europe. Okay, na? Latin America, LAT, suppose. LATAM, Latin America. So which product? Product ID. Next one, category, subcategory, product name, sales, quantity, discount, profit, shipping cost, order priority, high, medium. So many fields, so many data. Okay, now then you try. Suppose what I want is, for example, I want market wise. What's that? Market wise, US, Asia. Like market wise, I want to calculate the total sales. Then market wise total sales. So this is individual by selling individual product sales. What is 69,069.456? This is $69.456 by selling this product. By selling this product on so and so date. On so and so date. So and so date. So and so customer. This product is sold. So this is the amount generated. Amount received from the customer. But I want to calculate what's the market wise, the total sales generated in USCA. the total sales in Asia Pacific, the total sales in Europe. Then tell me what you do. Group by particular field wise total sum, then group by. And then what? What are the field? Market. Next one, sum of what's that? Sales as total sales. As total sales. Then group by what? Group by market. Group by markets. Yes. That's understood. 40, Africa, Latin America, USA, Europe. Understood. And I want market wise. Within the market, there is one more field. What is that field? Country is there. You see that. Like select start from DBO dot what's it? Orders dollar. Then see market wise. Market wise. Within the market, what's it? Market wise. Within the market, country wise. See, Asia, India is there, China is there, Indonesia is there. Okay, now then Europe, number of United Kingdom, Belgium, Australia, Asia Pacific, Australia, like that. So market within the market, country wise. Then what? That's all group by. Then here you have to give country also. Market, comma what country. So grouping is based on how many? Two. Market, comma country. USA, America becomes one group. USA, Canada becomes one group. Asia Pacific, India, one. Asia Pacific, China, one group. Asia Pacific, Indonesia, one group. So first market, within the market, country, in it calculates total sales. That's see taking time. Why? It is not shown immediately. Just it is taken some seconds. Why? 51,000. 51,000 rows. Okay, na? Assume millions of rows. Real time tables contains what's it? Millions of rows, not just 51,000. Lakhs of rows. Then takes more time or not? Yes. But it's showing, but it's not sorted. Then sorted. What? Order by what's it? Order by market, comma country. Market wise ascending, country wise ascending. Suppose. So run this query. Africa. You see that Africa, Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, like this. All this is Africa. This is what's it? Africa. Then Asia. What is this? Is Asia Pacific. Bahrain, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Cambodia, China, then India. Okay, na? Then understood. Then Indonesia. That's it. Europe. Hmm? Then, then. Suppose only country wise, then only country wise. Then remove this. Remove this. What's the market? Remove the market. Then only what? What it will show? Country wise. So grouping then. So country wise. It is showing what's it? Country wise. Order by country. Not order by country. I want to know top 5 countries. Then top 5 countries based on the total sets. Then first, actually, I want to know top 5 countries based on the total sales. So where is the most top 5 countries based on this sales? Which country is having more sales? I want to know it. Top 5. Then first sort based on order by total sales. Which order? Descending order. Order by total sales descending. Then so how you get then? So you'll get descending order. You'll get what's it? Descending order. Yes, total sales by descending order. Then I want first 5. Then so select top 5. Select what's it? Top 5. Then run this. So United States, Australia, France, China, Germany. The total sales based on this. Top 5 countries based on total sales. Okay, now then that is what they do. Sometimes data is there in what's it? Excel. Data is there in CSV. Data is there in text file. What they do? Copy the data to SQL server and analyze the data. So because here you can do use number of group by top. Okay, now rank, dense rank. You can use this. So analysis is what easy. So copy the data to database and write the queries to analyze the data. Okay. Okay, now then. No. That's all. This is what then. Oh, what? So shall we start joins? Hmm? Hmm? The next topic. Next topic is what? Joins. Shall we start at Monday? Huh? Hmm. See, Prithviraj. Okay, na? Prithviraj. See, Prithviraj. Then, 1 second. If that is the case here, then from where I can find these tables? I mean, these are not tables; they are Excel files. If you want, I'll add it to the Google class. Okay, then. Okay, na? Then. See, Prithviraj, you asked one 20,000. So gender is added. You want to update one by one. But they see, then anything either insert or update or delete done through front ends. Data is inserted, data is updated, data is deleted through front ends. So in this, what they do? They create a form. They create what? Form. Okay, na? Then. So what is that form? Employee number. So here you take what? Text box. You take the text box. You take the text box. Next one. Here what? Then gender. There is a field gender. Take one text box. Here also. Next. There is a button. Take the button. Submit button. That's it. If it is 20,000, 1 lakh, then this is the procedure you have to follow. Enter what? Employee number 7844. Enter what? gender M. Entered what? Gender M. Click the submit button. So then 7844 gender is updated with M. Okay. Then in submit button, what they write? In submit button, what they write? They write update command. In submit button, what they write? SQL commands only. Update EMP, set gender equals to text box value. Text box 2 na? Text box 2 value. Where employee number equals to text box 1 value. That's so earlier Aadhaar card is not there before some years back. But that time also banks were computerized. They maintained database. So they stored customer data. Okay, na? But after some years, Aadhaar is introduced. Then bank said, government said every customer account should be linked to Aadhaar. Then what they have to do? Update the WhatsApp customer Aadhaar number. Aadhaar number is newly added. They have to update this Aadhaar number. How they update the Aadhaar number? Same process. Okay, now understood. Then okay. Then I'll share that. I'll share it in Google Class. How to load the data in means just now I shown na. I shown how to load the data into SQL Server. How to load it? See, drop table dbo dot what's it? Orders orders dollar. So drop this table. Now I drop put the table. Again load the table. Again load this table into SQL Server. Tell me what is the procedure? Database. Then task. Next one. Import data. Export means SQL Server to Excel. That is called export. Excel to SQL Server is called import. So then import. Click next. Here what is important is source and target. What is the source? What is the destination? What is the source? Where is the data? Excel. So then select what? Excel. Microsoft Excel. Next, file. File is there in my D drive. So browse. Then what's that? D drive. In D drive, there is a one sample files. In this one file, what is that file? Global orders. Then open. Select the file. Which file you want to import into SQL Server table? Then open. Okay, na? Click. Next. Source is completed. Next one. Destination. What is the destination? Destination is SQL Server. Authentication. What? SCI. Next. 1, 2, 3. Click next. Then select one. Copy data. Copy the data. Then click next. Which one you want to import? Orders. Select the okay na? Orders. Select what? Orders. Click next. Sir, you don't create the table. Table is automatically created. We don't create the table. Table is automatically created based on the fields, based on the rows. Automatically it will create the table. We don't create the table. Okay, na? Then because if you go to edit mappings, in edit mappings, one option is selected. What is that? Create destination table option is selected. That's why target table is automatically created based on these fields. Understood, no? Then you see that here it is showing the data types also. Okay, then source row ID, data type float, nvarchar, date time, nvarchar float like this. And click what's it? Okay. Then click next. Click next. Then run. Click next. Click finish. It is showing how many rows transferred. Okay, na? Close. So data is copied or not? Yes. Then now see the table. What is the table? Select star from what? DBO. DBO orders what's that? Dollar. DBO is not compulsory, I think, that because it is there in the same. DBO is a default schema, that is called schema. The schema is default schema. What is schema? You'll be learning this later. That's all. If you want, you can rename the table. You can rename. You don't want dollar, then rename it. SP rename. That's all. So analyze the data. Analyze data. Okay, now? But the data is there in what's that? Excel. That may not be according to the okay, na? SQL server types. Okay, na? The data which is there in what Excel, the data may not be there according to okay, na? According to SQL server what requirements, SQL server types. So actually in real time, they don't directly copy the data to target table. Suppose this is the file, this is the source Excel file. Then you want to copy this data to this is the table, target table. This is target table. But they don't directly copy the data to the target table. First, they copy the data to what? Temporary table. Copy the data to temporary table. What this temporary table is called? This table is called staging table. What this temporary table is called? Staging table. Then after copying the data to staging table, then so do the transformation and copy the data to the target. Maybe dates are not according to what's a SQL server. Dates may be different. Okay, now then. So dates may be different. Maybe sometimes it contains currency symbols. So the data may not be according to what SQL server. Then first copy the data to temporary table. After copying the data to temporary table, next do the necessary transformation. After that, copy the data to target table. So source to temporary to target table. Okay, then. Okay, now then you download data sets. How to get the data sets? Gemini, Chat GPT. Otherwise, you can go to this one. What is Kaggle? So if you want data sets, go to this website. What this is? Kaggle.com. Here, what's it? Data sets. Set the data sets. Which data set you want? You want data sets related to what orders are? You want data set related to sales? You want data set related to hospitals? You want data set related to what? Education? You want data set related to COVID data. You want COVID data. You want to analyze the COVID data. Then search, give COVID India. Then it will give data sets related to COVID India. Okay, na? Then COVID, what's it? India. COVID. COVID-19 India. Yes or no? State-wise data. Latest COVID-19 India state-wise data. COVID-19 coronavirus India data set. You take one. Okay, na? Then search, write the queries. Understood? That's all. Okay, na? Because one you are learning web.net. Another one you learn data analytics also. That which will be what good for you. Okay, then so that you can Either you can go to this web development or you can go to what's it? Data analytics also. SQL is widely used in data analytics. Okay, then. Okay, then. So we'll see Monday now. Joins. Count here. See. Suppose then table 1. Okay, na? Field 1. 10. Next null. 20. Null. 30. Okay, then count of F1. Okay, na? So 3. Count of F1. 3. Count star 5. Empty is the error is it. Okay, na? Select what? Suppose count from EMP. Error is invalid arguments. One petna number of rows ichestadu. Sorry. Compulsory you have to give pass 1. 14 rows. See, select 1 means same is select 1 from EMP ante. 1 is displayed 14 times. Every row it returns 1. Whatever you write it here, that is executed for every row. Count of 1 means how many ones? Okay, na? Select 1. Okay, the select 1 returned how many ones? 14 ones. Count return how many ones? 14. So 14. That's okay, na? If you pass field name, it will count. Nulls are not counted. It will count only not null values. How many not nulls? 3. So returns 3. Count star means it returns all. So null is also counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. That's all. Having. Having select. Only 2. Select and having. గ్రూప్ బైలో మనం రాయలేదే. గ్రూప్ బైలో ఫంక్షన్స్ ఆర్డర్ బైలో రాసుకోవచ్చు. ఆర్డర్ బైలో మనం ఏమి ఇస్తాం అంటే ఏ ఫీల్డ్ వైజ్ సార్ట్ చేయాలి ఆ ఫీల్డ్ నేమ్ ఇస్తాం. అగ్రిగేట్ ఫంక్షన్స్ ఉంటే గ్రూప్ బై ఉండాలి కంపల్సరీ. ఒక ఫీల్డ్ వైజ్ మ్యాక్స్ మెయిన్ సమ్ యావరేజ్ కావాలంటే గ్రూప్ బై. ఓకేనా? ఇప్పుడు కాలేజ్ ఉంది, టోటల్ స్ట్రెంత్ ఇన్ ద కాలేజ్, గ్రూప్ బై ఇస్ నాట్ రిక్వైర్డ్. బ్రాంచ్ వైజ్ కావాలి, బ్రాంచ్ వైజ్. ఓకేనా? దెన్ గ్రూప్ బై ఇస్ రిక్వైర్డ్. సెక్షన్ వైజ్ కావాలంటే గ్రూప్ బై. సి ఇయర్ యాక్చువల్గా గ్రూప్ బై. ఓకేనా? ఫస్ట్ వన్ బ్రాంచ్, ఫస్ట్ బ్రాంచ్ కమ సెక్షన్. మీకు ఏదైనా దేని కావాలి అంటే గ్రూప్ బై, గ్రూప్ బైలోనే పెట్టాలి. హ్యావింగ్ ఏంటి అంటే ఈ గ్రూప్స్ క్రియేట్ అయినాయి కదా, ఆ గ్రూప్స్ని ఫిల్టర్ చేయాలి అంటే హ్యావింగ్. నీకు అన్ని గ్రూప్స్ వద్దు. ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ బ్రాంచెస్ ఉన్నాయి, అన్ని బ్రాంచెస్ వద్దు, ఓన్లీ ద బ్రాంచెస్ హ్యావింగ్ మోర్ దాన్ 30 స్టూడెంట్స్, దెన్ అప్పుడు హ్యావింగ్. నాట్ ఆల్ బ్రాంచెస్, ఓన్లీ ద బ్రాంచెస్ హ్యావింగ్ మోర్ దాన్ 30 స్టూడెంట్స్, అప్పుడు హ్యావింగ్.